I Wade even responded to this because, like I said, yesterday was such a good day. We had a good dungeon crawling day. Um, the Lions kicked the Cowboys' ass. It was a really, really nice day. So when I say this, and I'm going to leave it at that because I'm tired of people telling me not to address things, because if you don't address a lie, it becomes the truth, because enough people are circulating this lie already. And it's already gotten back to me who's the culprit of it. And I already had you blocked anyway, Heifer, so it is what it is. But I was trying, after I read a DM yesterday, to figure out what the fuck people were talking about. Because, like I said, most know me that the weekends for Twitter is not my thing anymore. I am not ready to raise my blood pressure, argue with dum-dums all day. And Sundays are my D&D day. So if you're overseas especially and you want to DM me and you think you're going to get an instant response, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Especially since my DMs are filled with crypto bots, people who want to say hey baby to the wrong person, and everything else. So a lot of times I leave the DMs alone, even if I know people that want to reach out to me via them reach out. It takes me a while to get back to people. But I had somebody I respected come at me sideways about raising money for Muslims. And I get it. The funders that I did before I was in Girl World is now fodder. I can't argue about that. Y'all can make your judgment. I don't care at this point. I know what I did. Everything I did is still up for view and things, but to lie and say that I raised money for Muslim causes goes against everything I personally believe in when it comes to fundamentalism, faith, and all that stuff. There are plenty of agencies that can raise money for those causes. I don't do stuff like that. They took a story that I've told several times on my Bonnet Chronicles and just in general because it upset me at the time, and twisted it into yet another lie. And they go from me helping my neighbors, who are originally from Bangladesh, with paperwork to get their 73-year-old grandmother over here, to raising money for them. These people were hardworking and they paid out of pocket. Their only barrier was trying to understand the governmental paperwork that you need to fill out for getting a family member who is from Bangladesh, who happens to be of the Muslim faith, over to America. I barely had the Bonnet Chronicles back then. So the fact that these people are trying to say that I raised money on that is crazy. But even worse are the people that tried to come at me, not people, the one person who you blocked me before I could even respond to you. So I don't understand what you were expecting to hear at that point. I don't need to raise money for such causes. I explained that in 2015, I believe they came to me for help with the paperwork. Probably a little bit late 2014, because dealing with visa paperwork, especially for people of a certain faith, was already touch and go. And I could read the paperwork, explain to them what they had to fill out, and help them in the process of getting their grandmother over. My neighbors were about to bring another child into the world. She wanted her mother over to be there with her, especially during those touch and go months after the baby's born. And we worked hard to get her over there. And then when the doofus got elected, and he did all the Muslim banning and rounded people up based on their status and stuff, that grandmother, who did nothing wrong, was one of the people detained. We didn't raise money for it. We spread awareness that she was detained and she did nothing wrong. She just wanted to be over here with her family. But when you've got people who are still big mad about who I associate with on here, and I said it in Fitbong and I mean it, I am going to leave a lot of creators alone vocally at this point, because I see a lot of parallels of people who they'll smile in your face until they think they got a gotcha, and then they use it against you. I don't have to lie about this. I did not raise money for Muslims. I helped a Muslim family get their grandparent over here so that she could spend her golden years being a granny to her grandchildren. I don't know what else to say about that, but these lies only make you look like fools. Anybody who knew me back then, who actually knows the story, who's heard the story, because I was so outraged when it happened, knows what's up. But you got these people who are mad because I associate with creators that I like. And I'm still going to be in those creators' channels. I'm still going to support them how I can. But I am no longer going to be around Girl World trying to meet new people. If I know you already, great. But I'm setting boundaries now because there are a lot of double dealers, backtalker and backstabbers in this community, and I don't want them to take away from the people that I've found over this year of being a part of this and I enjoy. It's just tiring. And this is what they want. They want you tired. They want you to not say anything. They want to club you with lies. And when you know the truth, the best thing you can do is just put it out there and let anybody who wants to hear it decide. I've had stock accounts coming into my chats and everything else trying to tell me, well, you gave too much information, so now you should quit. What? So countering the lies that you put on my name about what I own, who I am, my diagnoses, and now apparently I'm crowdfunding for religion, but I'm not allowed to say anything? Is this how we play in these commentary streets, where a person is just supposed to take a lie on your name because it seems more like a lie if you don't counter it? This is like the dumbing down of digital society, and I'm not for it. So yeah, just wanted to put it out there because now I know people are running with that narrative. And to the creator who blocked me before I could properly respond, I don't know where you got that information from. I heard from the grapevine there's another creator running around with that narrative, and like I said, I blocked that heifer anyway, because people show you who they are when they're trying to kiss up to people who are literally going after reaction channels. It is what it is. But I'm saying this directly to the camera because I know eye contact needs to be a thing for people. I did not raise money for Muslims. I helped a Muslim family get a relative over to this country back in 2016. I was excited to help because I could read the paperwork to them and help them fill it out properly. They paid out of their pocket. Nobody had to crowdfund. Nobody had to raise money for it. And it is infuriating that this is the shit people are twisting. And if you're a content creator right now running with that narrative, you look like a fool. That's all I'm going to say about that. I will see y'all on Saturday for another Bonnet Live. We will talk about the heifer because I want to talk about the heifer. We will talk and highlight things that I want to highlight because it's my channel. And if this makes more people mad, good. Because I am really tired of trying to justify lies. You can't. All you can do is counter with your truth. So I will see y'all soon. Thank you for watching us.